Hi friends, visiting my dad this week. So here we are from from the neighbor's backyard with the pool. Paula's in the pool. Okay, today's BOGO. Buy deep blue oil, get past tense free. If you have things that hurt, today's your BOGO. So my musician friends, please listen up. You need this one. Anybody who has any sort of, especially repetitive strain injuries or head tension, we have to speak in code, right? Head tension, muscle tension, forearm tension, too many octaves. This might be your BOGO. Past tense is the only oil that I have in, you get water up your nose, is the only oil that I have in triplicate. That like 3 open that I have going all the time. I have one in my purse, one in my office, now in my home office, and one in our home vault where we keep everything for easy access. And I go through at least one a month. It is the one that for me has replaced Advil for head tension. So let me do a little speech. This is not story time with Dr. K. This is Essential Oils 102, second semester, first year, how to use oils instead of optional medications, how they're different and how to use them differently. So a medication is designed to do a specific job, right? So if you have something that hurts, you take an analgesic, you know that it's probably going to work if you take it soon enough. And in fact, I have a friend whose daughter is doing a master's in neuroscience at Brock, so she knows what she's doing, and her mom said, hey, how does it work if you take a painkiller? How does the painkiller know where to go to manage the pain? And she said it actually works on the pain receptors in your brain. So in addition to being hard on our organs, as we know, it's also really hard on your brain because it's mucking around with those pain receptors. So you know how it is with meds. I used to be an Advil junkie, right? Like I used to go through about a bottle of Advil a month for headaches. And you know how it is where you don't take it until you know you need it because you don't want to deal with the side effects. That was me. So if you wait to take your optional medication, your over-the-counter med, then sometimes we wait too long and then that medication doesn't even work and we know there's side effects. Here's where oils are different. So oils don't slam the body into a response. Oils work with the body to work the way it's supposed to. I don't know how it works. But so that means if you put an oil on and it doesn't really have anything to improve in the body, it just doesn't do anything. You'll probably find that you may have improved emotions and other side benefits of oils, but it's not gonna like exacerbate any condition. It just doesn't, if it doesn't have a job to do, it just doesn't do anything. So when you think you might be possibly getting a headache sometime in the near future, that's when you put on the past tense around your temples, hairline, whatever, or deep blue works too. Paolo's looking at me, hi bud. Splash. So that's when you put it on. You put it on early and then you repeat often. So if you put on the past tense and the headache's not gone, keep putting it on, keep putting it on, keep putting it on. For me, I say headaches because that's what I use the past tense for. Past tense also has rosemary in it, so it's a good one to use on the back of the neck for hormonal headaches because apparently rosemary is good for that kind of thing. Rosemary also has lavender in it, so it tends to be a calming one. So I have a friend who uses it before bed. There you go. I also know of someone who, she used to have road rage. She had past tense in her car. She doesn't have road rage anymore. So there you go with side benefits. Deep blue is a really great one to use. You can use it for headaches too. Great for musicians, the upper trap, the upper shoulder, neck area, postural discomfort, joints. It doesn't work so well on hips, anything that's really deep. Okay, we're gonna do 3, 2, 1, splash. Cannonball. I got splashed. Doesn't do so well in really deep issues, but it works really well on surface issues like surface muscles. Not so great on like inner core muscles, but outer core muscles, yes. And my dad, you know, I'm always quoting my dad. He says, if it's gonna work, it'll work. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Which means, it's actually a pretty deep comment. It actually means if you put an oil on for pain management, and if you have the right combination of pain issue with oil, then it's gonna work right away. And it's true. But if you have a pain issue that isn't going to connect properly with that particular oil, then you'll know right away and that won't work. So if you have a pain issue that's a little deeper or it's caused by another underlying issue, you may have to treat it differently. But for stuff that is sort of topical, these 2 oils work great. Yes, you can combine them. The deep blue oil smells like peppermint lifesavers. It's really nice. It's uplifting. Most people feel it cooling on the skin. It can feel hot on the skin. Both of these oils are not diluted. If there's any skin sensitivity, you're going to want to dilute with fractionated coconut oil or some other vegetable-based fatty oil. But if you're an adult, you know, skin issues, just slap that stuff on. That's what I do. And keep it away from eyes, nose, ears, etc. If it feels too hot or intense on the skin, put a coconut oil or something to dilute it. Don't dilute with water. It makes it more intense, which actually can be a bonus. Actually, here's a story. Another friend who's a violinist, and we had one of those days where we had 2 rehearsals in a day, and he came off stage after that first rehearsal and he was just like, oh, so tight and everything hurt. And I put, what did I put on him? Deep blue oil, deep blue rub, peppermint, probably some frankincense, and we put a hot wet washcloth on top of that. And after break time, he said, I can't even believe how much better I feel. So, and no side effects, none of that, and in fact the peppermint actually makes you more awake. So there's my big long spiel about peppermint, past tense. Oh my goodness, you guys, these are staples. And like, I would get it just for the past tense, but hey, it's by Deep Blue, get past tense free. Really, really good one. Any questions, reach out to me or your oily support person if that is someone else. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a pain-free Tuesday. Bye.